Okay, skilled nursing facility leaders, let's talk about the impact of dashes on the MDS on the SNF APU. Okay, specifically, we're going to talk about the 5-day and the PPS discharge combined because they're letting us know, hey, that counts as 2. That's going to hit you twice if you have dashes. So they actually give us some best practices on an infographic that they made. And if you'd like to see where that's at, go ahead and leave some comments and I'll give you a link for it or I'll send you a message about it. But they're saying do early interviews, complete resident interviews early to ensure all required MDS data elements can be completed. So their example is actually somebody that leaves on day 2. So are they telling us, hey, we should do that on day 1? That's what it looks like. Reminding us that no Medicare Advantage is required and then making sure you're doing your validation reviews to make sure everything's on there, okay? Remember that we used to have to make the 80% threshold and that has moved to 90%, right? We have to make the 90% threshold now. And again, like I said, those 5-day PPS discharges, they'll count twice against you. So here's a little example here. They have an example of resident is admitted to the SNF and is unexpectedly discharged on day 2. The SNF does not complete the resident interview items, questions timely, and dashes B 1300 health literacy. And what they tell us is the negative impact on the APU calculation times 2 when it's not completed timely. So that results in the dash on the 5-day and the PPS discharge, and they're letting us know again, that's going to count against you twice. So it is so important to get those early interviews, right? The guidelines say, a lot of interviews should be done on the day of or the day before the ARD, but this one specifically is saying, hey, get these done early. If you don't, you're going to risk losing that 2%. So leave any questions for me that you might have in the comments, or if you want a link to that infographic, I'll get a hold of it for you.